Alrighty, folks. We left off as our group was trying to get some rest after a very, very grueling day walking through the elements as they try to return as quickly as possible to the Elenvir estate and potentially Saral or Cantral. And as they found some rest while Amarin and Belwyn were on watch. It was Amarin and Belwyn, right? On watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
While they were chatting, a chimera snuck up on them and tried to begin a hunt. We're at the beginning of round 2 of this combat as several members of the group are exhausted. They have very few buffs, and we have to see if they can survive this. Let's begin. Amarin, it is your turn.
The fallen tree that's over the river, how, I guess, tall is it? Can I get onto it?
I'm gonna say it'll be like one. It's difficult terrain. It's
okay.
Yeah, it should be set up to be difficult terrain as well.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'll take the opportunity attack. I'm gonna back up and try and climb up onto the tree trunk.
Okay. Let's see. Opportunity attack. I will roll to see which head is closest to you. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ooh, okay. The worst one, of course. The ram's head sort of will twist its head and try and batter you with the ram's horns. Let's see. Ooh, it's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, good thing I rolled poorly on the damage. That's 6 damage. However, you are knocked prone.
That's fine. I use my movement to stand back up again and keep moving. So I was like knocked prone here.
Yep.
So I use my movement and I have 10 left. I think I'll only be able to get here. That's fine. And then I'm going to cast Mind Sliver.
Okay.
You need to make an intelligence saving throw.
What does this look like when you cast this?
As I'm slammed onto my back, I kind of scramble and get back to my feet and rush away from this chimera. As I turn, you see kind of the glowing tattoos carved and etched into my stone skin glow a radiant gold for a moment. The same with my one good eye, and the same thing happens to all 6 of the eyes on this chimera as they take a bolt of psychic damage.
Some damage. That is a hit.
4 points of psychic damage, and they have a 1d4 penalty to the next saving throw.
Okay, they are slivered. Alrighty.
And as I do this, I just yell, "Lorelei, again!" as I run away.
Okay, we come to the Chimera's turn. The Chimera has been halted by the command action of Lorelei. It gets to take no actions and on this turn. Basically, it nullifies this turn. A pretty solid move from Lorelei. Let me see how this is phrased exactly.
I can put it in chat if you need.
Doesn't move and takes no action or bonus action. So it's stuck there. It doesn't do anything. Its turn is essentially forfeit. Okay.
Everyone say thanks, Lorelei.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Lorelei.
Okay. Let's see. This is going to be
Actually, and I fully forgot because I can do this bonus action.
Sure.
If you're cool with this, I would like to invoke my flame again because
absolutely it's your main mechanic.
Yeah,
do it.
I forgot about that. So yeah, I'll invoke my fire as a bonus action,
Okay.
and that'll be all.
Alrighty, and don't forget to get your channel point.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. All right. I'm pretty sure this is Jexel's turn. Jexel is going to take cover. Hiding behind this tree along with Hamish. This is going to be half cover, I think.
Side note, I believe Philo's HP buff is gone, right? So if you haven't taken it off yet, for those who did receive it, we should be taking it off.
Yeah, it was cast very early in the morning, and it is 4:45 in the afternoon.
We travel like 10 plus hours, so.
Yeah.
That is correct. Okay. It is your turn, Lorelei.
Oh, is it?
You
How
see
lovely.
the chimera moving again?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is follow the instruction of Amarin and do it again. So I will go ahead and raise my hand and twist it as I give a slight incantation to myself and then unleash the command, halt! I will be utilizing my innate sorcery, which will, firstly, my heightened spell. That's what I meant to say. For 2 sorcery points. This is going to give the creature disadvantage on the check. And here we go. Good luck, I guess, everyone.
Okay. Disadvantage on this. Good luck.
And subtract the thing. It's 1d4, right?
Yeah,
1d4.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping
from the
it's going to
slivers.
do this automatically, and it is. It's in the formula. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Come on, roll low, roll low.
That is a fail. It is halted
Let's
for
go!
another round.
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Oh,
The only
And
way we're gonna
also-
survive.
just in case, well, I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step the fuck out of here. So I will be Misty Stepping. How many feet do I get? I think it's like,
Oh, wow, you don't even
Yeah,
have to
30
use a
feet.
bonus action for heightened spell? Oh my god.
no, it's
crazy.
innate sorcery, yeah.
Crazy.
Or not innate, it's meta magic.
Yep.
So I'm going to Misty Step. Where should I Misty Step? This is a good question. I think I don't want to be too far from my friends. Maybe? Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna make sure I cast the spell here. Actually, that should have been my daily use of it. So let me just make sure that's done properly. And how far can we go here? I should have thought of this
Such
moments
a good
ago.
Effect. What the fuck?
It really is sick.
Really good.
That was so sick.
You know what? I will go 25 feet to the base of that tree. And that's probably going to be bad, but Lorelei doesn't know that.
What would be bad? Again, away
I don't know.
from
We've
the
been
creature.
dealing with trees this whole time trying to kill us.
It is at that
And that's-
point
Ask a question.
that you see the roots begin to. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
I knew it. I knew it.
I was like, oh damn, we are actually dead. Okay, cool.
And then I think that is my turn.
What were you gonna say, Tiger?
I just had a question because I don't know and I want to understand. So, since the creature is halted, how does it get an attack of opportunity? How does that read,
So-
and what gives it, allowing it to give it an attack of opportunity?
So the
still?
idea is the halt begins at the beginning of its turn. So
Okay.
it's you
Oh, I
gotta
get that.
it's
That's
some
what-
timey wimey
yeah.
bullshit while all
Yep.
of this stuff is happening.
Temporal
Like
shit.
yeah.
It's also
Yeah,
just
yeah.
because Holt specifically says it stops actions and bonus actions,
And not
reactions
reactions.
aren't.
It's just,
Ah,
it's just
got it.
because it's just because of the nature of initiative and like trying to give everybody
Yeah, yeah.
turns. Yeah.
And now you know. And so do I.
Okay. It is
Enya.
Enya's turn.
Yeah,
Lorelei.
and you're seeing Lorelei bounce beside them, and Amarin take a pretty hefty blow, but manage to deal some damage, and is going to fly again towards the creature, scratching claw at the face, and fly back again to give the help action to whoever attacks it next.
Okay. Is that it for Enya's turn?
Yeah, that's it for Enya.
Elwyn.
Yes. Well, the very first thing that I need to do, which is super important, is become Bigwin.
I think you already became Big
Yeah,
One,
I'm
but
pretty sure you're already.
the thing just didn't work. Yeah.
Oh, that's why I didn't realize that.
Sure.
Okay, never mind. And I'm already big. I'm not gonna attack though, because there are others that can do a lot better at that than I, and I don't want to waste Enya's help.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately, the module that I use to make you and Rutu and Biggin is not updated yet, so that's why it's not working.
yeah, and that's okay. That is fine. But I think what I will do. Yes. It's minor illusion. I would like to, and I think you're no. Oh, what's cool? No more than a 5-foot cube. It's a good thing I fit within a 5-foot cube. I'd like to make a smaller version
No,
of
you
me.
don't.
You're big now.
Oh, 5 foot. I don't. My original me. I will put an original me next to me.
Yeah. Fun
As a minor
size.
illusion. Yeah. It's a DC 13 investigation check for them to be able to determine if it is real or not. I'm just wanting to make sure there's another target here.
Did you get a summon button out of curiosity?
No.
No? Okay, I have one.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Your normal size is small?
correct.
See what happens. Oh my god. Are you putting it right next to you, you said?
Yeah, probably to my southwest.
Okay. There you go.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
That is what I do.
Fair enough. Is that it for your
Make
turn?
another me.
Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
I post up and brace myself for a potential hit.
Very well. You can see that the creature at Lorelei's command is sort of like, it looks like it's clenching, like it's doing kegels or something. And it's just, yeah, it's just, yeah. There's trying to pinch one out. But yeah, it is stuck in position right now. Hamish is also just gonna take cover. And that's gonna be it for Hamish's turn. Rutu.
All right, so Rutu is hanging out in the tree, and he's going to whisper. He's going to grab the pouch that's around his neck with his stone in it, and he's going to whisper,
"Ancestors guide me."
and then a small breeze is going to hit him, pushing northeast, and he is going to flee to here, and then he will grab a branch, reconsider his options, throw his body weight into the branch in order to propel himself onto the Chimera.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Make an athletics check.
I have advantage because of giant's might, baby.
Excellent.
Okay.
Do well on this athletics check. You get I'll give you a bonus.
19 plus
Okay.
my stuff.
All right. Okay, so if you hit, you do have an advantage already from Enya. I'm assuming you're attacking. If you hit, I'll give you an extra D4 of damage.
All right. Taking him down to Trident Town.
You don't have your trident. You threw it.
I have two
Yeah.
more in my quiver.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think
Just your average run-of-the-mill quiver of tridents.
Okay, because you had them labeled as 0, so we got to add them again.
Oh, okay. My apologies.
Is it a martial weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, you're so fast.
Almost like I do this for my job.
Hey, Wack, there's some like red in your eyes. I don't really know where that's coming from, but I just figured maybe you'd want to know.
Well, that's just Satan.
Oh, no. Great.
My, okay. Well,
17.
cool.
17 to hit is a hit.
Hell yeah.
An
So
extra
then, Go
D4.
ahead.
So when the pop-up comes up when you do damage, there's like a situational bonus. Just do another 1d4 in there.
but I'm also going to use my fire rune to, as I make purchase with this beast, the fiery chains come ripping up out of the ground and out of the trident to try to bind it down. Okay, so damage. Three plus. You said 1d4, yeah?
Yeah.
And another 2d6 fire damage from the rune.
Okay. Yeah, there's a little clickable link in the fire rune text in the chat. The target takes an extra extra 6.
Nice.
Okay, so that is.
And then I have
15.
one more d6 for my Giant's Might feature.
Ooh.
Another 2. Okay, 17 damage headed this way. Very nice.
And then topple as well with Trident.
And also the strength save to be restrained. It's just stacking so many things.
This is all one attack.
What's that called, if I could ask? Is there a name for that?
It's the part of the Rune Knight fire. It's the fire rune that I have on my body.
I don't know anything about Ruin Knights besides playing with you, so that class sounds so sick.
It is very
It's
sick.
really cool.
Let's go in order here. So I'm going to start with the topple. The topple is a Constitution saving throw, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
It shouldn't have that minus D4 anymore.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Should be, it's
Oh,
for
yeah.
first saving throw. Yeah.
Okay, so that should be
Plus
an
4.
11. An 11.
It's a DC 13.
That knocks it prone. It is knocked prone. And then we're going to do the fire rune.
Oh, sorry. It's a DC 14 for the topple. My bad. The DC 13 is for the fire rune.
Okay. That is a success against the
Yep.
fire rune, however. So
So it's not restrained.
Yeah, the fiery shackles. You see the creature actually, like, as the fire starts to envelop it, it just you can see it like, and it almost consumes the fire as you attack it with these fire
Now
shackles.
with inspiration, I can't use that to have you reroll, correct?
Bruce, it's only your own.
Only my own
dice.
rules. Okay.
or, or one of the parties.
Yep.
One of the
Cool, cool,
parties,
cool.
yeah.
All right, and then I will use an action surge. No, I can't. Never mind. But I'll do that later. I'm done. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Okay. Philo.
Okay. As you were talking to Rutu, and I recognized that I can't really plot too much during my turns because I'm almost in the perfect position to see everything that happens, and a lot just stacked up. And I had a thought process all week, Wack, and I know that I think I only have a 0.16% chance of this happening, but I'd like to ask you if I can try something, and if you'll allow it, awesome. If not, it's not a big deal. But it has to do with giving somebody, considering I only have a proficiency of 2, I'm going to be casting Emboldening Bond, but I would like to be able to give it to a third person, and I have come up with reasons for it and why it could potentially happen, and I would like to attempt to do that and offer something in trade for it as well.
Okay. I'm waiting on the reasons.
I want to cast Emboldening Bond, and we've had a lot of praying happen lately, and we had the situation last week where I had something happen. I also plan on casting a bonus spell during this, and during that, which is actually not something I've done very often, casting 2, doing an action and bonus spell during my turns, he's actually going to be really
just keep in
using
mind,
magic.
Just keep in mind with the spells, one would have to be a cantrip, and one is a regular spell. You can't use multiple spell slots.
Oh, I was actually going to ask if I could just use one of my level 2 spell slots. That was going to be the first question, to give it to a third person. That was going to be the simple part. That's the simple one.
Okay, so let's see. Emboldening Bond is something you get from Peace
Cleric, I think. Yep. I figured I wouldn't go on with the rest of my bullshit and just ask you the simple part first.
So I'm unfortunately going to have to say no, because I think there is a version of that spell that's not a feature that can be heightened.
Oh, that's sick.
I think it's Bless.
Well,
I think Bless is basically Emboldening Bond.
Okay. Just a question. And I had a bunch of other thoughts, but that's already enough. Then the other question is going to be, am I technically in range for opportunity to attack? And even if I was, is it gone now because he's prone?
So prone has nothing to do with opportunity attacks. Prone has to do with advantage and disadvantage against certain attacks. And how have they changed it now? They did some other shit with prone.
I'm just covering all my balance because I know how important this is. So it's just making sure I do things right.
They already have a reaction opportunity attack. Whether it gets multiple because the heads...
No, it's turn. It's just gone.
Yeah, so it gets back in its hand.
Let's see here. You're not in range.
Okay.
I think. Hold on. Let me double check.
Okay.
Nope. Not in range.
Okay. Then that kind of makes this a little more simple, but also, since there's not a third person, the first thing I do is, since I'm kind of right, and are you Big One, right?
Yes,
okay.
I'm Big One.
Are you taller than me technically as Big One?
Yep.
Right?
I'm large size, definitely taller.
Okay. I would come up behind you and touch you and your armor. I'd probably try to find a spot where I could, and I'm going to be giving you Emboldening Bond. And I'm also going to be giving it to Rutu. I'm going to be giving it to the 2 of them. Let me go ahead and select them and cast that. Thanks again for being patient with me.
Also, Rutu, you're in the wrong spot. You'd have to be 1 back. Can't be where you are right now. I can move you. I don't know if you can move because it's not your turn.
Yeah, I could not. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Did it put it on both of you?
No, not yet. I have to apply
I did
it.
Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to do for my bonus action is cast Sanctuary on myself. And then I'm going to run faster than this old man has potentially ever ran in his life.
So make sure you target
Which
yourself.
I think is fair. Yep.
Sanctuary.
I again appreciate all of the patience. I really wanted to make sure I was doing things right this time. That just gave them Sanctuary, I'm pretty sure, instead of me. And even though I definitely didn't have them clicked at that point, but apparently I still do.
Don't worry, they
Philo,
don't.
what
They
have
don't
you
have
done?
Sanctuary. Don't worry.
Okay. What if? I mean, it would go away when they attack, and then I'm gonna move my 30 feet,
Okay.
and then that will be my turn. I'm going to be moving over here on the other side of where Lorelei is at.
It's 35. You gotta go.
That's 35. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Alrighty. Koha, it is your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna start swinging and clawing at this guy, just trying to get as much damage as I
Prone
can.
right now, so you get advantage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do I get advantage on both? Yeah.
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 As long as they're prone.
22 is a hit.
Very nice.
Minimum damage.
Oh, God, I opened my fucking mouth. I'm so sorry, Koha. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I get one more.
Another hit with a 19.
Ooh. And I'm just gonna start.
Don't forget
Flashing.
to target. Don't forget to target, folks.
Yeah, it should be. Is it on target or is that
I think it's on
set?
target. Now it is.
Ugh. Boo. Can you apply that or do you want me to reroll?
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Koha lays into the creature, tearing at its flesh, and you hear the combination of the bleats of the ram, the dragon head, and the lion's head all sort of roar in pain. Okay.
I think that's my turn, but I'm just gonna see that everyone's been spread out and I'm gonna say, just don't stay close together. And I'm just gonna hold my ground where I'm at.
Okay. Too bad it's not a goat head, because then it'd just be like licking its tongue and looking crazy.
Crazy eyes.
Yep.
Screaming.
Screaming
around.
goats.
I like the ones where they're laughing.
You scream at
together.
it, it faints.
Yep.
Maybe
Only
it's
the
one of
goat
those
head.
goats.
Or the other two are fine. Just the goat head just
Yeah,
collapses.
Yeah, okay, just passes out. I think you're gonna see the exact same thing again as the flame starts to lick up across Amarin's body, growing more and more intense as I will once again cast Mind Sliver. Wherever that is, there we go.
They didn't come to fuck around today.
We kind of have to burn everything for this fight to survive.
Yeah.
Whatever do you mean?
Oh!
That was very close.
Yeah, you're lucky as a -4 on intelligence.
The moment I know, when the moment I saw that, I was
Yeah.
like, cool, I'm just gonna keep using Mind Sliver.
That's such a smart way to go because they are dumb.
And that is going to be.
They have 3 brains. It's just they're all
Listen.
walnuts.
Let's go. Max damage, 6 points of psychic
Yes.
damage.
Hell yeah.
As
Alright.
once again they have a -D4. And once again, Amarin yells, "One more time, Lorelei!"
Oh, really? And I'm just standing there, and you can tell, like, Lorelei is struggling. She's got her hands up. This thing is obviously out of her depth. So this is tough. This is very tough for us.
Also, side note for my lovely players. Foundry added the detach window option now. So we don't even need that module, that pop-out module anymore. Actually have it implemented into the app. Which is a big
saw.
thing. Yeah.
So nice.
Says a note. Okay. Hey, it's the Chimera's turn. Unless anything else. Henry?
Yes, I will spend a channel point and my bonus action to use my elemental conduit as this psychic wave slams into the 3 skulls of this chimera. You see it almost looks like a trail of fire leave from the tattoos on and carvings on Amarin's body and snake their way up the chimera and start restricting and slowing it down as I use the suppressing conduit. Right now I'm enkindling, so it has a -1 to penalty -1 penalty to attack rolls.
Okay.
And that will be the end of my turn as I gain another channel point.
Let's see, what should I use for this? Let's use... First. Work. Okay. And you said you're using which? It's
Pressing.
Yeah.
Just a -1 to attack rolls.
Gotcha. Okay. Now it is the Chimera's turn. It's going to use half its movement to stand up. Let's see. With everything
I think
that's
it's been halted, so it can't do anything right now.
Yeah. Right. It can't even unprone. My bad.
Yeah.
Can it?
Oh, yeah, that's an action.
Does
No,
it say
'cause
movement?
It uses its movement to stand up, and it can't move.
Yeah, halt is just action or bonus action, so
Okay.
you can utilize this turn to get up and move if you wanted to.
It will then. It stands up and it's sort of like a bit wobbly. The heads are, it almost looks like they're arguing with each other. You can see them sort of snapping, like.
No, the target can't move. It says this target doesn't move and takes no action and bonus action.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be able to get up.
That is a
Oh, yeah, you're so
fucking
right. It says doesn't move.
crazy ability.
Me trying to be so nice. Fuck.
I'm trying to survive.
stand up.
Faye. I'm trying to live.
Okay. Rewinding. Does not get to stand up. Let's see. Our tough friends, Hamish and Jexel, are cowering behind the tree, wondering if they should fucking run. They're just kind of like looking at each other. Should we leg it? I feel like if that even fucking kills them, it's gonna come after us if we're running. If we stay here, it's not gonna fucking ignore us either. And they're having like they've got some strategy going on right there. They're planning some strategy.
Do I hear this?
I think so. Yeah, you and Lorelei probably would.
I would probably go, hey, if you're hidden, stay, but I can't tell you to stay, but I can ask you, please, anything you can do to help us. Just don't put yourselves in harm's way if you don't have to, but please, don't just leave us.
They just like, you fucking manacled us. We're tied together. What are we gonna do? Bite it?
Stay hidden. Give me a moment.
On it. And they just kind of like look at each other and shrug. They're just taking cover. Lorelei.
Do I even
All
know
right,
who has the
kids.
keys?
My font of magic is depleted, and so I shall burn a 2nd level spell slot to get 2 sorcery points back. So I am going to regain 2. Let me see here. Let me see. It's 1, I believe. 1 spell slot gives you the 2. So for the 2nd level. So using a 2nd level spell slot, my bonus action is burned. My ring will glow brightly as energy starts to flow into me and without of me, and I adjust my footing. I'm shifting my feet. The pressure of trying to control a creature that is so much bigger and so much stronger than me is definitely getting to me. But I'm gonna give it one more try, and I'm going to yell out, "I said halt!" with heightened spell active. As a
Jesus
point of
Christ.
clarification. So disadvantage -1d4.
You still have sorcery points. God damn it.
Well, it's because I burned a 2nd level slot to get 2.
Lorelei and Amarin combo.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
lethal.
it. Are they friends? Are they lovers? Do they hate each other? No, it's worse. They actually work well together.
All right, disadvantage wisdom saving throw. With the mind sliver. There's a 7. That's another fail.
Let's
Devastating.
go.
Devastating.
I am just wiping the sweat from my brow with my other hand. I don't know how much longer I can hold this. Do something. And that is my turn.
Okay, it is no longer slivered, right? Just
Yeah, it's only
does
for the
one?
first saving throw. Yeah.
Right. Alrighty. Enya.
I think for the first time, and especially with it prone, Enya doesn't do anything. I think Enya probably even backs up a little bit further hang around Lorelei, and that'll just be the end of their turn.
Okay. Please make Enya make a Constitution saving throw for me.
What? Okay. Their con isn't great.
It'll be fine.
$14?
Yep. All good.
What do you mean, yeah? What does that mean?
Is that it for Enya's turn?
Like, yes, I guess.
Owen.
I'm scared.
Yay. Well, Big One's gonna swing his celestial, like little ethereal hammer down on this prone chimera. Cause, yeah, everything's a little scary right now. We are seeing this thing get beat to hell and back in this particular round. How? 1, 2, 3. The dice were 1, 2, and 3.
Please give that man
out there.
inspiration and re-roll someone.
You can have.
Okay, up to you. I have it as well.
You want paper, rock, scissors for it just for fun?
No, he's my brother. Brother, take my inspiration.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you mine if you need it, probably.
Okay, I'll re-roll.
2,
that.
3,
You're
4.
gonna roll one of
2,
those.
3, 4.
Yeah. I'll remove. It'll be the. I'm leaving the D4. So I'll just do a. Yeah. I'll subtract 1. Oh, right. Same D4. Okay, a 20 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
Slam down.
Minimum damage.
Possible.
Who did you piss off, Dan?
For real.
4 damage on a D10.
That went on you by accident.
Ow.
The embarrassment.
Yeah, you know it's fine. I deserve it.
Wait, hold on. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Okay. Here we go.
Surprising. That's what I do for my turn.
Okay. Hamish is going to take cover. Rue 2.
All right. Shield at the front. He's going to thrust at it with the trident.
All right, advantage. It's a hit. 25 to hit.
Hell yeah. And then normal damage, and then plus 1d6 for my giant might. Let me see if I can link that in there. That's a 6.
When you hit the damage, there's like a box where you can type stuff in for situational bonuses. You can put it in there. Just so you're aware. Okay. 1 for the Giant's Might.
It's already prone, so it doesn't have to roll topple. So I'm going to use my action surge and go again.
Ooh, it's wriggling on the ground quite a bit, Rutu, but you just barely hit it with a 14.
Whew. Sweet.
It is bleeding.
Go, man, with these rolls. But I'm hitting it, which is an improvement.
Slowly but surely, you're getting there.
Okay, and I don't think the Giant's Might applies a second time. Well, yeah, once on each of my turns. All right, cool. Yep, that'll be it.
Okay. Milo.
The first thing I need to ask is, do I know who has the keys from the group for these shackles? I think
I do, because I remember I had to let Jexor and Hamish go piss. And I just separate, yes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do piss and shit separately, yeah. So I think I probably have them.
The first thing I probably do, and I'm just going to do everything because I got my action written and everything. So, first thing I do is, whoever's got the keys, try to throw them to me! Please! For the other two! And I just kind of say it out loud to try to get it. And then I slap my hands together, and my shields are still at my side, but they start to glow. And kind of like it has before, but it's much stronger. There's like this wub that kind of comes from. You see the trees start to kind of like winds going through it, and I'm going to be casting Bless on Koha, Rutu, and Belwyn. And as you see it, it's kind of like this weird, like soft gold sparkle that just kind of goes through and blesses all of them. And also, Koha's the only one not selected. You almost didn't get it, Koha.
It's fine.
I joke. There you go. Wow. God, it looks so cool because they have the bubble and the bless now around them.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then I am going to use
Philo's divine glow surround you.
You can roll another one.
Well, it's kind of wild because I was thinking about emboldening bomb with bless is pretty stupid, to be honest. That's pretty crazy. I'm going to use my movement then to move over to these guys. Let's see. And I'm going to come to the edge. Hey, we're going to try to get the keys over here. I can't do anything with what you choose to do, but I'm going to do my best to at least get the keys so you can make your own decision of your freedom to help or to run. Because if you run with the shackles, somebody's going to know that you are in trouble. So just give us time. And I kind of duck with them. I'll stay here with you for now, too, to help. If you run. But please help us. That's my turn.
They look at each other and they look at the creature. They look at everybody's just kind of like, it's down on the ground. Everybody's kind of like wailing on it. You see that? Occasionally you see the heads like, just in pain.
Plus,
like
you might be seeing something that I don't want to tote for my friends, but they would love it if somebody besides me could tell people what they saw here if we don't die.
What?
Think
Oh,
about
man's
it.
going fucking crazy.
It's true, I am. Look at that fucking creature. Oh. That point. And then my turn's over.
Hey.
Oh man. I think I would like have this glow come over me, and I'm just behind it, and I'm just gonna start clawing. I'm just gonna keep digging into it. And it's prone, so I get advantage, correct?
Yep.
Ew.
You've gone from the worst case scenario to kind of the best for the group here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because of Lorelei's very good halts.
Ooh, 11 on that one.
That's some good damage. Yep, that is another hit with a 22.
10, so 11 and 10. Ooh, and I forgot. In case, I don't know, you'll have to let me know how this works, because it's until the start of my next turn. So if it comes out of being prone, it has its speed reduced by 10 feet.
That is a big deal. That does matter.
And that is my turn.
It's had slasher on it this whole time.
Yeah.
Or no, it had the critical slashing damage, which it shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't have that. It should just have slash. Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. And that's my turn. I'm just going to keep holding my ground behind it.
Okie doke. Koha leaps onto the creature, tearing at its flesh, and everyone's just kind of wailing on it. You see maybe like this trickle of like blood like coming down from Lorelei's nostril, like she's just like shaking, holding this creature with pure will. And we come to the top of round 4. Amarin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna seeing everyone lay into this chimera. I think I'm just gonna do it again. Just in case, I'm gonna do Mind Sliver again.
Okay.
As again, you see the pulse of energy come off of Amarin as it slams into the three heads. I'm going to make a intelligence saving throw.
Is that anime nosebleed for Lorelai? Is it because Amarin's hot? Is it because she's straining? Who knows?
Another shit roll.
Whoa.
That's a 2. It stays slivered.
I take 4 points of psychic damage. And I will. I end my turn there. Yeah, as I go up to the next stage, which I believe is Surge, which is great because at Surge, the suppressing conduit, they get another -1d4 penalty to saving throws.
So
now 2d4.
It's devastating.
As
I'm
you
aroused.
see these like ropes of fire almost
just
like
wanna let-
tighten and coil around.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I cut you off.
You're good.
I just want to let everybody know I convinced Drak to go the conduit route
Yeah.
as the subclass for the Invoker, because the buffs and debuffs are a big deal for this group.
Yeah.
And we need them.
Having I picked Mind Sliver because I was like, I saw this debuff and I was like, oh, I could be really evil and stack these. And they just keep perpetuating each other because it makes it even harder for them to save the next time Mind Sliver. Perfect. Yeah, that would be my turn.
Okay. The Chimera's turn. So as it stands right now, it still gets no actions.
Yeah, got halted again.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm burning everything for this, so.
So everything is still on there, and it is very vulnerable. It is bleeding a lot as it is on the ground, and I think maybe like the second time, we're really seeing the group like sort of figure out what to do as a team. And I think you see like Hamish and Jexel in the background like, I'm really fucking glad we didn't try to fight them anymore. You know, we're seeing this epic sort of fight be thrown together versus this terrifying chimera creature, which should be far stronger than this group. Okay. It can do nothing. That is it for Jexel's turn, still staying in cover. Lorelai.
Oh man, Wack, I'm so sorry, man. I don't want this to be boring for you.
You don't have to. This is what you do.
We're gonna die if I don't do this.
I've always said, okay, I build encounters based on the situation. I don't build them based on your party. I build them based on, this is what's in the area. I'm not going to specifically build this fight to counteract what the group has. Okay?
Yeah.
I rolled the worst possible thing on my list for this fight, and you guys are destroying it.
Until we're not.
Hey, don't say that.
That first round was terrifying. Just noting that amount of damage.
Yeah.
in one round.
Jexel for sure has a broken rib.
That's so real.
And I probably
so
do
true.
too.
Yep.
So I'm going to give one last look around the group here, and I dig my heels in even deeper. I think with all the force that Lorelai is trying to control this creature, it sort of kind of imprints into the ground even further. I'll have some of the energy from myself pour into the ring as I do a bonus action to utilize my Font of Magic to get a level 2 spell slot turned into 2 sorcery points again. And I'm going to wipe my nose, and I'll hold my hand out, and I'll scream out again, "Halt!" And that's going to be with disadvantage and minus 2d4 for a 15 DC wisdom saving throw.
Why does my fucking window keep getting... Okay. Okay. So instead of a 1d4 debuff, getting a 2d4 on the saving throw, which is not the best for this creature. It's not the best.
And it's got disadvantage.
Yep. Okay, so this is another d4. Add it in situational bonus. Disadvantage. Oh my god.
That was way too close for
I
comfort
rolled
still.
pretty well, and it didn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yikes.
Okay. Yeah, that would have been, aside from all the debuffs, that would have been a 14, which still would have failed the wisdom saving throw, even with disadvantage. But that is going to keep it halted. We see another round of a halted creature. Absolutely devastating. This spell is, or this ability is so fucking crazy broken, by the way.
Especially on sorcerer and people debuffing, it's insane.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that's where I shine, like single target stuff.
Yep. Guess we're gonna have to make every single encounter have multiple enemies from now on. Okay, Enya.
I think again Enya does not do anything, but seeing Lorelei again lock down this creature, I do think, and I'm happy to use a movement, Enya like flies around Lorelei, just hooting in excitement. Probably not great for the headache I imagine Lorelei is having right now, but Enya is loving what she's seeing.
Oh, Lorelei gives her the most shit-eating grin humanly possible, with just blood kind of pouring from her orifices.
Orifices, multiple.
Who knows?
Can you please have Enya make a Constitution saving throw?
What is this for? I'm scared. I want Enya. Oh, damn it. 9.
Okay. Lorelei, please make a Dexterity saving throw.
You got it.
What is happening?
There's a
I don't
red
know,
light
but I
on
got one
him.
spell slot, babes.
Fuckery is
so
happening.
You better figure something out. You said dex saving?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I am going to use my last point of lucky in order to gain advantage on this.
Okay.
So much that fucking did. Well, goodbye, inspiration. That is a 6.
Yeah. As Enya is circling, Enya can hold it no longer, and Lorelei, in the eyes of many people across the world, you are considered
damn it.
lucky as Enya lets one rip. And
What? I'm sorry, what the fuck did I just use lucky on?
I knew somebody was gonna fucking do it, and that makes me so happy.
Is this what this has been for?
I hate that I kind of had an idea.
Yourself, you son of a bitch!
You did talk about her eating a lot of weird shit. Yeah. Oh no.
She's
This
also
is
not
worse.
actual owl. She's
Let me
a
get
celestial.
eaten by a chimera. Let me just get fucking eaten.
At least it wasn't a concentration check.
Yep. Okay.
I'm just going to stare at Enya. I think we're both just gonna look at each other. That's it.
You can swear you see the slightest shrug from Enya, like as it happened.
Oh my god.
I have no idea why it keeps resizing the chat window. It is driving me crazy. That is beyond annoying. Okay. Found my first thing that I hated with this detach window thing. All right. Let's see here. Whose turn is it now? Belwyn.
Yes, I am going to swing the hammer down upon it and hopefully not get a 1, a 2, and a 3, and another 1. We'll find out.
You've got Bless and Bond. If you miss this, it's just going to be embarrassing. Very close.
That's a 27 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
And 10 damage.
Let's go.
13
Let's
total,
go.
max damage. There we are, finally. 13 damage.
Okay.
Start, I think, picking the goat head and just start slamming that with the hammer.
Absolutely. Okay.
That is my turn.
Yeah, you can see Belwyn's wailing on this creature. This creature's getting fucked up. You see it's got all kinds of wounds. It hasn't been able to, like, move. It's just got these, like, almost stuttery, like, motion to it where it just can't seem to get anything going here, and it's furious. It has no idea which creature is halting it right now, but if it could be super pissed at Lorelei, it definitely would be. And yeah, okay. It is still up, however. That is it for your turn, Belwyn, you said?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. Hamish is going to continue to take cover. Rutu, it is your turn.
Excellent. Gonna take it back down to Trident City.
What a crazy amount of dice that just showed up on my screen.
There's
So many.
dice. So many
These silver
buffs.
dice are very clutch.
Yep. Okay. Just so many buffs going on. A 24 to hit. What would that have been without the buffs?
I think it was a 13 on the dice, and
Yeah,
then so with
17.
my strength, the 17. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just curious. Like, you got a +7 out of that. Okay. Yeah, that is a hit. Big surprise with a 24. Give us some damage.
Six plus Giant's Might. A 11
Rutu.
total.
How do you kill it?
Oh, lick the labia,
go.
Lucifer. Let's go.
Oh my god. That's a hurt.
Get him, Bill! Get him!
So I thrust the trident into the side of the lion head and wedge the end of the trident into the ground. So its helpless lion head is like stuck on the trident and wedged into the ground. And then my giant form is going to grab the upper and the lower portion of the lion's jaw and, a la God of War, rip the head in half.
There is this horrific amount of gore that erupts from these heads. Almost Kill Bill levels of unnecessary bloodshed that happens here, or Dragon Age, as Rutu and Koha and Belwyn are just drenched in blood. Absolutely horrific. I think even on the illusory Belwyn, you see this like horrified, like disgusted look as all the blood is rained down upon everybody as you complete the combat. Well done.
As soon as we're done with this, I slump against the tree casting prestidigitation on the fucking owl shit that is on my dress. And I collapse.
I also collapse by the tree trunk I'm beside as I took several hits from this fucking chimera.
I would be running over to you, Amarin, for sure after that. And I would be coming over to Amarin and, whoa, how close can I get to you?
Just give me a sec.
Are you going to be all right?
Yeah, I'm just mentally and physically exhausted.
All right. Well, when you're ready.
She cool it faster because of the rain. I think I'm good now.
All right. And I go to cast Cure Wounds, and I touch him. Wah. Get healed.
Ooh. Very good.
I think you see like Hamish and Jexel kind of like looking on like wide-eyed after seeing you all do what you just did. XP's been given out. You each got 416 XP for that.
For
Well
just
done.
that fight?
Just that fight.
Damn.
Just an FYI, that was a CR6. They are level 4.
Oh my god.
Rutu's gonna take the skinning dagger and start cutting trophies off this motherfucker.
What time is it, Whack? And right now for us, it's what?
So
It's not even 5 p.m. yet, right?
yeah, it's not even 5. Oops. Did that wrong.
We hadn't even finished like the first hour of watch, I don't think.
Nope.
Yeah.
We got interrupted as we started, basically.
I would sit down next to Amarin. You. What is that thing called? Does
What?
anybody
No.
know?
That creature? I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Anybody's proficient in Arcana.
Yes.
I am. So maybe I do know.
Oh,
There's a roll for it, right?
Yep.
I didn't read up on these.
I probably didn't either. 14.
14 I think is enough, Amarin. You might know at least its name, that this is some sort of chimera creature.
Okay.
Rutu, please make a survival check for me. Okay. Rutu, while you are cutting into this creature, on the lion's neck, you see what look like scribbles at first. You think maybe, oh, that's like a wound or something, and then you realize that it's actually like a brand on it.
Anyone? Belwyn? Philo?
Oh, yeah. What?
Yes.
What's up? I walk up.
There,
I'm no longer big.
there's mark on neck. Rutu thought was perhaps from old fight, but looked familiar.
Does it look kind of like the ritual symbols we've been seeing? Or is
Nope.
it different brand entirely?
It doesn't look anything like that. It's a number. It's 12.
Ah. I really hope
What?
this isn't saying that this is the 12th one of these made.
Made?
or the 12th one that someone owns.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this thing doesn't look normal. I don't really know what it. I haven't read up on it, but
It's,
don't know what
it's
it
some
is?
kind of chimera.
okay.
What that?
That?
Yeah, what's in
Yeah.
front of
Oh.
us, I guess.
Okay.
With my 14, do I know this is a naturally occurring thing, or
It's definitely not a naturally occurring thing.
okay.
Yeah, these this creature is definitely some kind of magical creation.
I don't know too much about it, but Chimeras is just kind of like the umbrella term for creatures made by mixing and matching more natural creatures. Usually with magic, but I imagine some have figured out to do without. This seems like magic, not enough stitches and stuff for that to be anything else.
Interesting. Well,
If
yeah,
someone
12.
made it seem cruel, seem unnatural.
I doubt
Yeah.
it's a happy experience for the creatures. Huh.
Maybe Lorelei know? Or maybe Lorelei can ask Carrion?
I mean, this is 12. That is just a number. That kind of.
But I don't think that. Well, just a quick. When you say it's just a number, though, think about it. If it was made, and if it was made and it's got a number, we can reduce that down to maybe it's the 12th one. But also, and what this is the one I like. It makes me think that obviously someone would own this. Does that mean that they would sadly know when it passes away?
Depends on how it was made via magic.
But
Yes.
Don't know.
also think someone sent after us?
That, I have no idea. It's possible. It's also possible it was just let loose to cause chaos and it just happened to find us. I don't know.
Well,
So make rations out of it? Or
Don't know if we'd want to eat.
I think I don't know how much more rations we can carry. If I'm going to be honest, maybe take some valuable parts that we can maybe sell or use. But I don't think any of us can really carry much more at this moment.
Yeah,
What you
the deer
can
gave us
do-
quite a bit.
Rutu just not know what is valuable and not valuable?
I mean, probably
Maybe teeth
I'm
or
sorry,
something.
dragon
I don't want to
scales.
interrupt everybody, but can I ask one of you a quick favor? Who has the keys to the shackles?
I do. Why?
Can I have them?
Are they dead?
No, they're not dead, but can I... Hey, Ariel?
Okay.
Are you two still behind the tree?
Come out,
They may have-
please.
Yeah,
Ren?
they say, nope, we're still here. No intention of crossing you at all.
Would you come over here, please? Well, you don't have to, but would you?
Start to walk over.
I would shift back at this point once I saw them coming closer.
I don't, and if you don't want me to, I don't think we need to have shackles on these two.
I'll
I think that
turn.
they would willingly come with us.
But also, if run, will die.
They're just
It's
immediately
cold.
like nodding, like looking at the corpse of the chimera, looking at Rutu. Like you get a few of you are like glowing and shit.
Here, if you want to give me the keys, I can unlatch them so you can relax still. I'm weirdly kind of energized after that in a weird way. I cursed.
Yeah, I thought I heard
What's
that.
that? Is that a big
You heard
deal
that?
or?
Well, it's not. Nobody really cares. I don't even really care that much. I just try not to, you know? But I think you said chimera? Chimera? I've only ever read about them and seen little drawings. And after you said it, it kind of connected, but in a little bit, I'll see if I can find anything in my book about them. Maybe there's something, maybe we'll find something out we don't know. I'll look. But may I have the keys?
I'll look to Jexel and Hamish and just kind of gauge. Do they? How terrified of us do they seem?
Yeah, make an insight roll.
Insight is trash. Okay,
It's not bad.
a 12.
Yeah, they are very wide-eyed at what happened. Like, You can see like Jexel's kind of fucked up. Definitely like. I imagine you see like. Yeah, Jexel's armor's probably like you could see like it's dented or what have you. Actually, hold on. I think they have. Yeah, leather armor. So I imagine it's just like very scuffed, like where the ram's horns hit them.
I would pull out the keys, and as I hand them to you, Philo, I'll say, if you have any juice left in the tank, can you heal them as well? I'll ask Belwyn to see if they can fix her armor.
I can take care of this one. Thank you, because you read my mind. And I walk over to the one that just got completely screwed. And I want to do two things for both of them. The first thing I want to do is, may I first unlatch both of you?
Yeah, they look at you like, really? You do that?
Give me your arms.
All right, fair enough. Jexel like lifts up his arms like, oh.
I grab his arms as I'm unshackling him, and I put the key back kind of like on a pocket, and I grab his other arm. We are freeing you because, firstly, and I kind of just peek over my shoulder at Rutu, he can run really fast. Secondly, I really do think whatever you guys have been doing, I think you're starting to see why maybe it's a good idea to... And you didn't run. And I said, straightforward, run. If you don't want to be here, go. You didn't go. And then as I'm doing that, my hands start to glow around his wrists as I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Hey, don't kill me, please!
And
I can't really blame you.
Does he straight up say, "Don't kill me"?
Yeah. Recoils like from the glow that's coming out of your hands.
I have to roll a d20 real quick after I heal him. Okay, good. And as he's kind of like doing that, it's like that really cool little like golden vines kind of go up, and he's like, "Don't kill me!" They kind of start wrapping up, and he feels like a warmth and almost like a loving feeling kind of come over him. And I say, "Just calm down. You're going to feel all right." And then, while I'm holding his arms, if I'm allowed to, I would like to cast Mending to fix their armor, or at least his for now. And I want to do it so, if I'm allowed to, that in between the golden line that's going around him, there's like this really beautiful seafoam green colored line that starts like sewing his gear back together with the mending spell. And then after that, I let go of his arms. Do you feeling better?
Yeah. He's some kind of healer.
Thank you for noticing. And your armor?
Holy shit. How did
And
you do
you?
that?
And as I point you, I just point and I just kind of touch his armor a little bit, and I mend his as well. And it's the same little seafoam green little needle and thread that starts to put it together.
Hamish didn't take any damage.
So he didn't need his gear fixed? Okay.
Jexel did. Jexel got fucked up because of that cloud rune that Rutu summoned.
Wait, hold on. I have a fun question for the group. Has there been anything that we have done? This is going to be fun. Has there anything that we've done as a group that would be like some kind of symbol that would represent us that Philo might like put together? Like just something randomly the group has, out of curiosity?
Does the group
No,
have
I
a
don't know.
logo?
Take a lot of prisoners.
We do.
We kind of did.
It's Lorelei shaking a fist like
It's Lorelei's fist. You can see like the ring, Lorelei's ring.
I start
Manacles over
that
field.
since his isn't broken, his armor's not broken, his like leather. In the piece of the leather on the top, I sew in with mending that fist with a ring on it if I'm able to, and I can roll for it how good it looks if you want.
I have one better for you. Inside the ring itself, I don't know if I can really show it properly.
The mayo!
There's like a floral. If you see in the center here, it's this one on the pointer. It has like a floral implement there.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that.
I'd do that if that's okay. Whack that little floral embed on there.
You don't want
and
to
I sew it in
the
there.
Jugheads?
No.
No, because I
just don't want to be fisting people, all right?
And as it sews into that little spot, it just kind of shows that. And then I actually kind of have like a moment where I only saw that for a brief second, and I go, oh, Lorelei? Will you come here?
All right. And I'll kind of do that thing where you push yourself against an object to try to lift yourself up on the tree and waddle over a little bit. Yes?
I catch you against me if you're stumbling at all. Is that... And I kind of softly grab your hand. How did... I was healing him, fixing that, and then I thought his armor was messed up, so I started to mend his armor, and then I just... That. Isn't that from your ring?
Yes. Yes, it's a ring that Father and Belwyn prepared from some family heirlooms for my name day.
It's really weird for him, and he just kind of shuts up and just keeps looking back. Are you all right? Do you need anything? To the other one that hasn't been hurt.
No, Jaxel was the only one that took any sort of hit there. I don't know what it was. There was just this cloud that appeared in front, and suddenly the creature was able to... Strange magical powers, that one.
It is a weird magical creature, yep.
It's a good thing to be able to keep it in place before we could do it again.
By the way, Lorelei.
Yes?
If you ever do that again, you won't be alone. I will help you next time with that spell. I know how to do that as well.
Well, I'm just glad that we were able to get out of it. That's all that matters.
Are you all right?
Yes, I am just very terribly fatigued.
Can I do anything for you?
If you can do some chronomancy so that I can sleep for a few hours, that would be great.
You know, usually I would say, what is chronomancy? Because I'm a curious individual, but for another time. And then I just kind of softly walk away a little bit. Very confused at how the heck I mended that design in there somehow or another.
So, well, the tent's still up and not damaged, so that's nice.
Yeah, thank goodness I used my good money for that. Would have sucked if it went up in flames.
Are we staying here?
I think I don't really see a reason to. Maybe it'll keep predators away because they'll see that a big predator was slain by something nearby.
Yeah, we should probably stay. And I'll be looking, kind of like kneeling over it and sort of checking to see on the side of the ram's head and on the dragon head if there's any other types of marking.
Okay. After, yeah, I think after Rutu like pointed it out, Rutu had already kind of started to slice trophies off. Rutu, you said you were collecting some teeth, and what else?
I'll do like teeth, the lion's skull. I'll cut the swatch of flesh off with the brand on it for future study or looking at or comparisons. I imagine some claws and paws.
I know.
Is there like a gland for like the breathing fire?
The fire gland.
get,
Yeah,
like, the
something
fire
off the
gland, something
dragon.
like that?
The dragons.
Rolled a 14 on your survival check. It's not. You're not gonna get like perfect trophies for a lot of this stuff. You know, it's gonna be kind of gnarly looking cuts. However, Koha, as Rutu is doing this, I think you notice lots of patchwork stitches on this creature.
Interesting.
It's a bit Frankenstein together.
I think I would kind of, in the midst of Rutu sort of filleting this creature, I think I would point it out to Rutu that it might have been magically made, but also some sort of, I don't know, physical sort of adjustments have been made to it as well. I would kind of be, I think I would be helping Rutu a little bit too with like making sure that like we're at least getting some dragon scales and things aren't completely like, you know, cut through. So this creature, it's not natural and it must have been suffering.
Rutu, roll me a d4, please. You get one intact trophy from this chimera. The other bits that you've tried to extract are kind of like a bit ruined.
Yeah, we did beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is there a way to determine like if of the several I attempted to, what becomes good? Because he would not know what's the most important thing.
It's up to you. Which of those things you mentioned?
If as he's doing this, if anybody comes up to him and tries to communicate something to him, he will put effort into that thing. But he's just generally kind of going for whatever he can get.
I would gesture maybe at the number because it's definitely a unique identifier and it has some sort of, if it has fur and other things around it, you know, we can at least.
It has evidence.
Yeah.
You said the number was on the dragon or which head? The
lion's
lions.
head.
So then I'll try to like
On the neck.
as clean as I can from like the lion's neck upward, take that as a trophy to carry.
Yeah, it's pretty like brutal, but you do like an okay job. Like it's bloody, it's gross, you know, kind of like not the best cut, but you've got it. It's intact.
And then he will take it and like put it on one of his tridents, and then like use the trident to hold it like a hook.
Any other chimeras that head your way are going to be very intimidated.
I think as this is all happening, I'll pull myself up and off the ground and gone over to Lorelei. How are you feeling?
How am I feeling? A very good question. I feel as though I've been ran over by a wagon 15 times.
Yeah, it's pretty good, all things considered.
Yes, I suppose so. And how about you?
I feel like I was clawed by a chimera 3 times.
It did look like that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, good work. And don't worry me again like that.
I'll try. I just have this air about me. Just seem to attract chimera, you know?
Oh, yes. That makes sense. Absolutely. Yes. Anyway,
All of your blesses would have ended by.
I think I'm going to go slumber. And I just awkwardly turn around and start walking to the tent.
Yeah. Get your bee sleep.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, sis. Good night. Amarin, should we take watch again?
Yeah, honestly, after that, I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep for a few hours anyway.
Yeah, same. Okay.
Is our tent still intact?
Luckily for you, yep. It didn't
I
get
spent my good money on that.
Yeah,
if it burnt up, I'd have been so sad.
Did not get a chance to. I was dying to do it.
Yeah, it was just an unoptimal place to hit more people, so it instead just bit Cameron hard.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you all want to rest? We'll get ourselves some watch, and we'll wake the next group up this time, which I think was Rutu and Milo.
Rutu and I.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if I can rest for 4 hours, I'd get a full rest, and I'm exhausted, so.
I can wait an extra hour, since that's fine. If you want to be a little slower in the morning.
Okay. And I'll kind of on that note sort of head off to rest as much as I can.
Jexel, Hamish, stay close to Rutu.
All right. Why?
So Rutu know Jexel and Hamish not run. And if try run, Rutu close enough to stop you.
I don't think they're having any thoughts of running Rutu, but
Well, Rutu not watch while last cultist shove stick in eye, so Rutu not trusting of others.
that's fair. But I think they'll be all right.
Those fucking cultists are crazy. I wouldn't fucking do that, and neither would I.
Yes, but Rutu not know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
I said I'll shift the bedrolls that I set for Hamish and Jaxel and put them closer to Rutu.
I would come back over to the group, and I would come over to Belwyn and Amarin, and I'm going to do something I think I can do. I still have second level spells, and I'm going to sleep now, so in the morning this will be great, but I am going to reach over and both hands on each of your shoulders, just for good measure, since I'm pretty sure, I hope, I get a long night's rest. Just feel a little better. And I'm going to cast Aid, and I'm going to cast it on a third person, but I'm going to cast it on those two, and then I'm also going to, when I'm walking to go into the tent, I'm going to be casting Aid on Lorelei once I get in there. So I'm going to walk away from those two.
Just to be clear, the tent can only hold 2 people. So who's in the tent?
I'm not in there.
Yeah.
Neither's Rutu.
Okay.
I think it's just me and Lorelei.
Also, I just want to let you know the aid will end by the end of the long rest since it only lasts 8 hours. So you still want to do that? Okay, doesn't work.
Yep. Well, that was my thought, is because then I'll wake up and I'll have the spells back. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I'll add it if something happens.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll have to remove it immediately.
Well, the good news is since I have 2 level 2 spell slots, I'm going to use Aid twice. I'm going to do it on you two. I'm going to do it on the 2 that are with us, our 2 friends. And for the third one there, I'm also going to give it to Rutu because he's going to be right there. You guys just be very safe, and please, if another chimera comes, don't wake me up, would you?
Okay.
Just let it take me. In fact, let it take me. Let it make a deal with it. Just let me sleep. I'm so tired. And I just I put a crocheted thing in a guy's eye. I'm going to go to bed.
That's a good idea.
He's
Yes.
talking like he was the one that got partially eaten by a chimera.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. All right. And I walk away, but as I walk away, I just kind of like touch those two. It's kind of like a douche, douche, douche on all three of them, with Rutu being the last person as I give it to those three if they need it. And when I do, I turn and go, oh, I've never done that to you two, but you just might feel a little bit of a pep in your step. And I just walk past and keep going. And then I walk into the tent. And are you sleeping, I assume, already? Lorelei?
Absolutely. Yeah. There's a bottle of wine in my hand that's like a quarter empty. You guys heard a pop of a cork so long ago.
Is there a blanket over you? Or like anything over you?
No, I'm like I'm contorted.
God.
Have you heard of the way that she sleeps? She's just like a pretzel, dude.
I straight up, I come over and I give the aid, but I just really lightly touch. But as I'm touching, I reach down and I, like an old grandfather, I pull up the bed part of it, but I kind of tuck your legs in a little bit and I pull your arm in and I grab the bottle and I cork it. Well, that was a quick drip. That was a quick bottle. So, anywho, I hope you rest well, darling. And God, Lord, hope you don't drink yourself to sleep again. And I just go into my thing and I lay down and I go to bed.
Very well. Philo also heads to bed. And Amarin and Belwyn are left on watch.
Don't you dare.
Number 11 shows up.
Both of you can make a perception roll.
I would like to help Enya, please.
18.
Or should I just have Enya roll separately?
Separate. This is a group perception check.
I believe this is 16 more than my last time on perception.
Oh yeah. Doing better, Enya, thank you. And doing terrible, Amarin.
Okay. The rest of your watch goes without incident. 3 hours have passed. It is about 8 p.m. or so. It is now dark out.
Okay, who are we waking up next? Rutu, right?
Yeah, Rutu and I think it would be Philo because they still need another hour. Pointing at Lorelei.
I'll be honest, I don't know how helpful Philo will be right now. It's dark and he is tired, as he made very clear.
You can see how Rutu feels doing it solo then.
Yeah. I can keep Enya out and
You
she can
guys,
help.
just throwing it out there, you can also take another hour for your watch. Or you hand it over and then you can...
If you still get a full rest, I'd do it.
'Cause that's what Koha suggested.
Okay, if we still get for the rest, then I'll do that.
Basically, you have to sleep longer in the morning.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay,
by like
I'll
an
do that.
hour, but I think it's warranted here for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll watch an extra hour through too, and then I'll get Koha.
Okay.
Perception check for me, please.
I think there was a plan that I go to bed and you wake up Rutu to join you. Yeah. Okay, so I'll...
And I'd wake up Rutu. Watch time.
Okay.
He'll look around paranoidly to see if Jexel and Hamish are still there.
Yeah, they didn't move once.
Nice.
In about an hour, I'll wake up Koha to join you.
Okay. Rutu can probably manage solo, but understand after that why We'd want
Yeah,
to be
safer.
extra cautious.
Mm-hmm.
It does make me wonder how fucked over you would have been if one person was on watch.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't even think
Would
about
have
that.
probably been way worse because of, distribution.
Rutu, I need a perception check from you. An hour passes without any interruption to your watch.
I'll get Koha and then go to sleep.
Koha and Lorelai, you've had a full rest.
Rutu Kane, Belwyn, sleep.
Okay.
Rutu will shake Koha awake.
It's time. Or
He's
did Belle
done.
go to sleep?
Yes.
Okay. I'll kind of get up and sort of dust myself off because we're kind of still under. It's still raining, but I think like we're still kind of under like kind of half cover.
Yeah, it's not the best, but it's covering you a decent amount.
How is the condition feeling? Any different?
Not really anything different. I don't really know if I should feel any different. All I feel right now is just a bit rested, which is good.
Rutu see Koha getting stronger, taking big chunks with claws.
It's getting a little bit easier to control. It's almost like every time it happens, I get like a little less scared. But I'm still worried. I still have a lot of questions. But with that creature, and like I look over at like this hacked up corpse, which I'm sure like we kind of left there just also to like protect us in some way. With that
The
creature,
sleet and the rain starting to stop as well. Stop.
I probably would also kind of step out from under the overhang. But with this creature, I can't really hold back. We all had to do so much. And I'm worried, I don't know if it was sent. But I feel sad for that creature. Those animals, they weren't made for that. I don't understand what that 12 is. And like
Someone
Philo?
wanted something out of it.
Guess. I mean, Philo said maybe there's more. Maybe the guild knows more about these creatures. I'm sure they must have come across something like this before. So we should show them what you have.
Yeah. Ever think about what want to happen if Koha lose control?
I think about it a lot, Rutu. And like I told you that one night, if I lose control, I can't let anyone else get hurt. So I don't know what you're gonna have to do, but do something to
Rutu
make
have to
sure.
do?
To make sure I don't hurt anyone. I gesture over to like everyone sleeping. I don't want to hurt you. People's safety comes first.
Koha, I need you to make a roll for me. roll me a wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna message you something.
That's a 6 for those who are listening, by the way.
Thank you. I'm not at all terrified. It's fine.
Rutu
I just-
also. No, go.
No, I was just... Like I was saying, I don't want to lose control, and I know we didn't get to talk about it a lot yet, but I don't remember a lot of things.
Hmm?
There's a lot of nights that go by, and I try not to sleep much. Thankfully, I don't have to, but when I would sleep, I have these visions, and they're unkind. But usually when I'm resting, similar to what Lorelei does, I'm aware, I'm conscious. I'm sort of just meditating. And there's been nights in the past where I don't remember what's happened.
Like in our travel down?
I think so. But I don't know, usually we camped just off the roads. But we had traveled for quite a few months. You wouldn't have noticed anything weird during our shifts at night, would you?
Rutu like to sleep when Rutu can sleep.
I know. But back at the clan at home, when they told me to leave, they nicely told me to leave. They said that something happened one night, that I changed. It was a little different. Like I was uncontrollable. I was angrier. And I don't remember it. So I'm just worried that will happen again. A few nights ago, do you remember when Belle put out those traps?
Mm-hmm.
Could have sworn when I took watch that night that it was quiet. I remember watching the stars and everyone slept. But then all of a sudden, everyone else was awake. And the traps were triggered. And Rutu, I don't remember that. I was supposed to be keeping watch over everyone that night. What if something got past?
But Koha not fall asleep. So, what happened?
I don't know. I have so many questions about the rite when I was younger and the bite on my arm. Maybe the broken wing knows more. Maybe they know more about how these cultists are working with these mercenaries, and clearly werewolves in this area. I mean, I know of them, but I've never really met any other one before.
So, Broken Wing, when we got Journal that taught Belwyn and Lorelei things about the Blight, came from a notebook. Maybe Koha write things down in notebook, then show experiences to Broken Wing or someone who might know more. Rutu can't imagine Broken Wing know everything.
No, but Cantrell is quite big. And just at the university, they had told us, you know, the guild might not have everything, but other cities might. Maybe they know. Someone must know something.
Pointed Rutu to Aeorius.
Learn about the runes. Learn about your tribe.
Might know something there.
We'll keep asking.
But also Rutu want to apologize when Rutu with Kethra, remember?
Yes.
Had conversation and Rutu not think a whole lot wrong with what Rutu did, but then when Rutu share, Rutu hear Koha voice saying name Rutu in a way that Rutu cannot forget. Koha go, Rutu! Make Rutu feel great shame.
I'm sorry.
No. Rutu just not want to disappoint Koha. Koha mean much to Rutu, and sometimes Rutu do thing and not think through.
Well, maybe I can keep an eye out for you and help you think through things a little bit better. But can you keep an eye out?
Put burden on Koha to do. Rutu
It's not a burden, Rutu.
It feel like burden.
I will try to write notes and write about the visions I've had so that when we do go back to the city, maybe we can ask for help. But Rutu, if something happens where there's a night where I don't remember, I'm gonna need you and the others to write for me. What if there's times where I change that I don't remember? So, you can watch for me.
Rutu can do this.
Okay.
Rutu glad got off chest.
Thank you for sharing with me.
Thank Koha for sharing with Rutu. If not for Koha, Rutu would be alone, starving in North. So, Rutu owe many things to Koha.
You've done so much in the amount of time, even since meeting Philo. I still remember the taste of the bear. That was a good meal that night.
Glad met Philo, though. What a delightful old man. Make Rutu think. Rutu not think often. But Rutu appreciate Also make Rutu laugh from time to time because so small and weak.
I mean, I'm small, but yeah, I guess he is.
But not weak. How dare think that?
Philo's not that weak, though. He's just a different type of strong.
Correct. Strong in many ways. When Philo around, Rutu feels stronger. Rutu feels smarter. Rutu feel less weak when Philo around.
I don't know if we would have made it to Control quite like we did.
No.
Maybe not arrested, but I don't know if we would have made it out of that situation, even if we were, without Philo.
Probably died in fire.
It's grim.
Oh.
I hope not. But yes, he
Probably.
was very helpful. Well,
Also, Rutu notice Lorelei really powerful. Lorelei say thing and then, regardless of want or not, creature do thing. Scary.
I wouldn't mess with Lorelei. I don't think the Chimera would if it knew not to.
He'll turn and look over paranoidly at Hamish and Drexel.
Hmm?
So, Rutu, maybe while those two are still with us, maybe when you do the rune cloud thing, maybe like try not to do that to them again. I mean, I know you were really helping Amarin, but I don't want them to turn on us by chance.
They won't. Rutu have little other option, and while nice to have around, pretty low on priority list.
Fair. Well, I think we'll all keep an eye on them. I think it'll be okay.
How are hair braids doing?
I think like I would pull my hair up, and after the snow and sleet and wind and rain, everything would just sort of be like a frisball with like the braids like barely intact. You know, usually I know we don't take baths very often, and the Zimner estate was kind of too fancy, but that sounds really nice right about now, actually. I'm afraid we've been spoiled by Cantrell. I have to get my braids fixed. I'm like pulling knots out of my hair.
There's like chunks of Chimera in there.
Can walk to river. No, it's cold, but Rutu can redo if Koha can redo Rutu's.
Okay. Maybe when the next shift is up and you've had some more rest and we're getting ready to pack out, maybe we can do that. Or when we get to the estate.
Okay.
Okay. That would be great.
Okay. Let's have perception checks, Rutu and Koha, for your watch. Okay. The rest of your watch goes without problem. About a half hour past midnight now.
I think that when it's your turn to get some sleep and you wake Lorelei up, we should probably let Philo continue to rest. I've already gotten a full rest, so I'll be okay.
Okay, certain?
Yeah. Both Lorelai and I have been rested.
Philo did say was feeling pretty good after fight, but
He's asleep now, though. He's not really a morning person. We both know that.
I think Philo is an all kinds of day person.
Yeah, maybe. Well, he'll usually want time to pray. So we can give him an easier morning before we start. We still have a lot more walking to go. And
Okay.
although it stopped raining, there's still quite a bit of snow on the ground. So it'll take us a little bit more to get there, but we should let everybody rest up because some people got really just exhausted.
Okay.
It's time for the next watch.
I'll go wake up Lorelai.
Okay.
If she can take over for you, then you can get some rest, and we can get everything packed up. We have to give Belle a little bit more time too.
Okay. When Lorelai come out, Rutu go sleep.
Okay.
Very well. Koha, you can make another perception check as you go to wake up Lorelai.
4.
Okay.
The 4 is I'm like quietly sneaking into the tent to try and not wake up Philo, but to kind of shrug Lorelai awake. It's time for your watch.
Oh, right. Okay. And I'll kind of just sit up, and I notice, like, Belwyn obviously was trying to get onto the mat that I'm on, and I'm like, oh. So I kind of just scooch a bit, and I slide him over ever so carefully.
No one would not be able to fit. Like, it's Philo in there, I think, right? Philo
Yes, but I'm just saying because we were swapping was
yeah.
the point. Yeah. So, so it's definitely
Owen could
crowded
be
in there.
outside the tent for sure. You can just
I'm
drag him the
like-
fuck in there.
I think
Yeah,
it was more.
yeah.
I was probably like started to crawl into the tent and then just kind of did the dog thing of just like plopping. Just
Yeah,
like,
I'm
into
like
the-
halfway
I'm like
out
half
of
stepped
it.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like I got like my head into the tent, and nothing else.
So yes, I kind of just assist my brother getting to where he needs to be, and I come outside. Well, has it been quiet so far?
So far. Rutu, you should get some sleep.
Okay. Everyone good?
Yeah, we'll be
Yes.
okay.
I believe you've
Okay.
earned some rest after whatever that was. I gesture vaguely to the eviscerated chimera that's just lying in front of us.
No, you.
What's insane is that Rutu has the decapitated head of the lion, which has its jaw dislocated and broken. Just kind of like floppy. It's kind of like floppy hanging there.
Yeah, on the end of his trident.
Hi guys.
It's just a Muppet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, rest
Okay.
well, Rutu.
Rutu think when you say things and people do things is scary, but impressive. Nice job.
Right. Well, I will not do it to you.
Thanks.
And I'll slump up against the rock next to the trident and the tufts.
I also just need to point out how covered in blood Rutu, Belwyn, and Koha have been.
The ring would have helped, but not much.
Yeah, I don't know if I can prestidigitation that away, babes.
No, I think we gotta figure that out in the
Might need a
morning.
bath. Might need a bath.
Some of us like it.
To go to sleep.
Oh, okay, you paying attention. Okay.
Yeah, right, yes. Well, Koha, how are you feeling?
Okay. Icky. And but rested. And well, I'll be honest. I'm sorry that it's been snowing and it's been so cold here in your homelands that have probably not been this cold in quite a long time, but while I'm sorry, I'm also a little happy. It reminds me of home. It's been comfortable.
So this sort of inclement weather is frequent where you live.
Yeah. It's quite like this in Iskaven.
Right.
It used to snow a lot more. But yeah, it changes quite frequently. It's quite windy and cold up there. But yeah, I don't know what it's gonna do to the estate and the vineyards. We have the blight and then this.
Yes, I mean, some inclement weather is something that can be tolerated and figured out, I suppose. But this blight is definitely compounding it in a way that is going to be, well, catastrophic for the Midlands as well. So, they'll have to figure it out. We're doing the hard part.
How are you feeling?
A little different. I don't really know how to explain it. I mean, I've always had some sort of abilities. When I was younger, they showed when I was a child. And so, well, that is very rare in the Elenvir bloodline, and so the father, he made us all promise to keep it quiet.
I see. I was going to ask, what about your brothers and sisters? Other than Fhaelin and...
None of them.
No.
No, the only other Elenvir that I know of that possesses this ability, or these abilities, I should say, or similar, because I don't know the scope of hers, is my aunt, my father's sister. A wretched woman, mind you. But there's a lot of a learning curve, I suppose. I don't understand a lot of what I'm doing. And that's very strange.
I don't either. If it makes you feel any better. I think we're all experiencing a lot of things we've never maybe dared that we would experience.
Well, I'd say yours is a little bit more dramatic than knowing a few spells. Are you okay?
For now. I would look up at the sky and see sort of the stars and sort of what state the moon is in currently.
Yep.
And then you tear my throat out.
With love.
Wow, there are worse ways to go, darling.
Yeah, it's a little past the first quarter, something in between a first quarter and a waxing gibbous.
It is dramatic and it's confusing. with Rutu, we were just talking about it, and there's a lot of things that happened before I met Rutu, and thankfully it seems like not too much has happened with Rutu in our travels down. But that werewolf outside the cultist shack that evening, there's something more to this, and I don't know what it is. And an Amarin on fire, almost boiling the river. I think we're all a lot stronger than we give ourselves credit for. And I think a lot of us maybe don't know that. We don't understand it quite much yet. I think we all have a lot of questions, but I'm glad to be on your side, to say the least.
I adjust the clip that's in my hair. It's made of this pretty purple stone. Well, I suppose all of us have some strange happenings going on in our lives. And I suppose figuring out each of them is something we can add to the list that grows ever so. It is ironic, though, that someone so obsessed with having her own freedom as a child, I'm finding that my specialty lies in taking away that freedom from others. Quite strange.
Weird twist of fate, I so suppose. I don't know, but it was very helpful. We're alive because of everyone's support here. Now I'm afraid maybe 11 more of these things might show up.
Well, I can't do that 11 times.
I don't think any of us can.
Right. Well, hopefully at least it comes in handy again. And, well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. I mean, look at us. We've got an Ellenveer. We've got another one sleeping in that tent. We have you, who is absolutely phenomenal and strong. And however complicated and strange it is, this thing that you are dealing with, I mean, it saved my life once or twice already. Rutu, with his ferocious strength. Philo with his deep faith and his abilities as a healer, and the way he can calm an entire room with just his words. He doesn't need to use magic to manipulate. And I don't mean manipulate in a bad way. And I suppose Amarin.
We each are quite unique, huh? Yet we're all in this predicament together. So I think it's one step at a time, one trudge through the snow at a time. We'll get back to your family and hopefully we'll start getting some answers.
Well, perhaps the gods do favor us, I don't think we should have made it out of that. So, perhaps we're meant to do this. And perhaps we're meant to, open a guild after all.
I think we've hit some of those requirements already. I mean, maybe next time when we hopefully never have to, but if we ever have to fight a chimera again, you know, maybe we'll keep it a bit more intact so we can show that off.
Yes, that was quite ferocious. Did you even get anything? It was sort of like watching, you know, like a butcher.
No, they didn't.
Oh, right. Fair
I
enough.
wanted to get some dragon scales, and I don't think we can scavenge any, but I think we have a lot of things now that we can take with us forward.
Yes, and then perhaps we'll get the scales on the next chimera.
Hopefully they'll give us a few days before that.
I hope so. Well, I suppose I'll keep an eye out. On to the estate tomorrow, right?
Yes, we should definitely check in. Time is being quite short. We're gonna have a long day ahead of us.
That is true. And I'm gonna go ahead and I want to get a little bit away from the chimera. I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of stinky.
Oh, it smells so bad.
Yeah,
So-
especially because it's not raining or anything now.
I think near the tent there was sort of an elevation point, like a little bit of rock. So if there's an easy way to get up there, I would just make my way up there and kind of perch.
Yep. No problem. Okay. Let's have perception checks. You two.
You can have my inspiration for that one.
Oh,
I'm being
bless
sincere.
you. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
16 for me.
Was a natural one from Co. Oh my God!
That's like my Gatewalker's luck, dude.
No!
The moon.
Two natural ones for Koa, even after the reroll.
Wait, don't you dare roll a 20 again. Don't you dare.
Wasn't it funny?
Okay, thank you.
Koha, I think probably while you're on watch, it's just maybe you've got some like allergies or something going on, but it's just like, oh, it's just miserable. Like, maybe it was, you know, the poison from the blight or whatever. But your eyes are just like puffy and kind of swollen, and it's just driving you crazy probably through your whole watch. Just itchy and horrible.
Yeah. Definitely distracted by that, by all means.
But we will say, that time is set that way. That should not be set for that time. What's that? But your watch goes without any significant problem coming. It's about 3 a.m.
I must be lonely. No Matchbox 20 fans? All right, fuck me then.
But I just
I
saw
want
a
everybody to-
TikTok this morning where he was swinging his microphone stand around and actually hit his guitar player in the head.
Oh my god.
I'll stay up because I want everybody to get a full rest, obviously. So I don't know if anybody else needs naps or anything, but
I think I'm the only one that needs an extra hour.
okay.
Yeah, I will have had my full rest, but I think maybe I'm just sort of out of it for a few hours, just kind of just dealing with it all.
Yeah, everybody except Belwyn, you will have gotten a full rest.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I cannot wait to sleep in a bed. Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Early morning.
Yeah. Okay, it stopped raining. That's
Still super
Good.
dark out.
ugh.
A decent amount of light being diffusely cast through the clouds from the moon.
Anything weird happen? I assume the Chimera showed up.
No, thankfully not a second one. So far, so good. My nose is a bit itchy, but so far, so good.
You allergic to Chimera?
Maybe. Never met one before.
Hey, I know people are allergic to cats, and it's a pretty big one, or was a pretty big one on that.
I haven't met too many cats either.
Are there not cats where you're from?
No, more like really big salamanders and frogs.
Okay, very different from cats.
I've seen cats. I know what they are. I haven't really been up close with one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was joking about being allergic to Chimera, but you actually might be.
Ugh. I think I'm gonna like
Not to-
slowly move like a little further away from it, kind of like how Lorelei has sort of stepped away and onto the rocks and sort of the tree stumps. I'll go the opposite direction a little bit. Yeah, maybe I should get a little bit cleaned up.
Yeah.
And like kind of walk over to a snow pile and start to like use it to wipe my arms down a little bit more.
The river's also surging, like, as well, because it's been snowing and sleeting and raining.
Owen needs a little bit extra sleep. Should I wake up Rutu and Philo, or should we just let them get a few more hours in?
Let Rutu get a couple more hours, and maybe just check in on Philo. I don't know if he needs to have
He
some
might be
time
dead
to
in his
pray.
sleep. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be a long trek ahead of us, so we'll have to start a bit early. So maybe we should get. I don't know if
Yeah.
he's ready to prep a little bit. I'll try and
check in
get
on him.
cleaned up. Okay, thank you.
I'll go over to where Philo is sleeping, and I'll just kind of like stare at him for
Philo's
a
in the
while.
tent.
Okay, I'll kind of peek into a tent and I'll just stare at Philo for a while to be like, is his chest moving?
Oh no.
Ah, the aged breathing test.
It doesn't look like his chest is moving.
Oh fuck.
This is just when we find out he has sleep apnea.
Phil's gonna be so fucking freaked out he's sleeping with dead old man. Lorelei,
Yes?
I think he went to the great beyond, maybe.
What?
Don't know if he's breathing.
What? Like over here.
I'll kind of like crawl in, like poke his face. I'll poke Philo's face.
He's been meditating, laying down, because he's been awake for the last hour, but he's just been meditating and praying. So he's super, super locked in. And the first time you poke his face is kind of cold. He's like in a very, imagine if somebody was talking about vibrations. He's in a very low vibration state. So he actually is in like a very deep state right now. He's not sleeping though.
You heard it here first. Philo's a member of the deep state.
I will pinch Philo's nose. Just see what happens.
Are your hands like rocks?
I am a rock, yeah.
I've never thought about your hands. So I'm like,
yeah.
She
It'd be
doesn't
weird
like
if
that.
just Amaran's hands were like flesh.
Oh, I hate that.
Like the rock was like a coat.
Flesh glove.
Once you oh, I don't like that idea. As you've like probably hold his cheek for a second or his nose, he eventually, good morning, and he tries to sniff and he goes, Amaran?
Okay, you're alive. False alarm. He's good.
Oh, thank God.
What's going on? Is everything all right?
Yeah, I was just checking on you.
I just
head out as early as possible, so we know you have your whole meditation thing.
I was just praying and meditating. Real quick, and I actually want to ask this now just in case. So I've probably been praying for almost the whole time now. It's probably just about done. The question is though, Wack, is when I was praying, we need to see if anybody answer, does anything, or also Amaran, and I'm just bringing this up, said at one point in time, fuck, I hate the gods and so forth, and he's now in the room and interrupted me while I was in the middle of trying to reach out to that. What do you want me to do?
What do you want to do?
Do you want to roll the dice for the prayer?
For which prayer?
I would be praying this time. I would be specifically praying to our little coin god. I would be trying to reach out to him about this scenario and expressing a lot of...
Are you mechanically just trying to prep for your spells for the day? Is that what's happening right now?
It's that, and I'm just praying. Do you want me to keep those separate? Because I can.
Yes, definitely.
Then
when you pray, when you are making prayers for your spells, you have to kind of focus on those.
Okay.
Basically,
we'll keep that separate. Then I haven't done that yet. This would just be the normal praying, and I would have been praying in a lot of gratitude, expressing a lot of thank yous, considering the fact that I don't think Philo thought we were going to die, but he definitely thought we were in a lot of trouble. So he's being very gracious.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to say you can make like a perception check with disadvantage, I think, because you're kind of focused on what you're doing. If you want to pick up on some of the things that Amaran was saying. I don't know if you were trying to go from a perspective of like, were you affected by what Amaran said, or if you even heard it?
No, it's if a god was listening to me and then Amaran touched my cheek and he said those kind of things, if they would know, and I'd be like, not that he'd ruin it, but they'd be like, who's that guy? Or something like that. I was worried about that more than anything.
Yeah, then you're fine.
The only thing I need to do is take an hour to... This is going to sound ridiculous, but I have to pray a different way now.
Yeah, you're right. It does sound ridiculous. Take your time.
I had a feeling.
Belwyn
yes,
is still sleeping, probably for another hour or two. So.
But if you want, I'll only be in here probably about another hour. Do you just want me to wake him when I'm done?
I think let him rest as long as he needs to.
All right. I'll try not to interrupt him when I leave. I'm going to try to maybe cozy down in here. It's really dark compared to out there, considering it's very dark out there. And in here, I feel a little bit safer, he grabs like the very thin tent. It's like the kid thing. I feel more comfortable. Did you sleep when you were a kid, this feels weird to ask you. Never mind.
Yeah.
Is this all happening via like whispers, trying not to wake Belle up, like with Amaran's like half sticking out of the tent? That's what I imagine.
Honestly, yeah. I think so.
He's just laying there with his eyes open.
Okay.
Yeah. Take your time.
Are you all right? How are you?
as good as someone who had to fight a chimera can be.
Can I do anything for you this morning?
No.
How's everybody else out there?
I think they're good. Boha might be allergic to chimera, so we're figuring that out. And Lorelei is Lorelei, so that's kind of incurable.
I'm going to ask you a question about something I don't know how you'll answer, but when it comes to what you're doing with your spells and everything, the other reason I pray here is because I'm kind of setting myself up to reach out, is the best way I can put it, to certain places to cast or do certain things. I usually have my little list, and he pulls out his journal, and I have a few things I've been thinking about before I go into this. Maybe you can help me decide on one.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to try to make this as the laymanest as I can. So, I'm between two things. I'm either going to be able to detect if there's anything going around in us magically, or I'm considering, and this is strange, I'm learning here that if I study it right, that I could either make one of you, I could enhance one of you, is the best way to put it. Make you stronger, make you wiser for a moment. Or the other thing, so I guess there's three. I'm a little worried after that chimera. One of us could have went down pretty quick, and there's this, and he kind of pulls up the book. They call it in the schools, gentle repose. And basically what this would be able to do is, if anybody got really, really hurt, I'd be able to make sure that they didn't become too far gone. Do you have an opinion on any of this? Just because of what we're about to do, everything we're doing, I've been considering heavily this a lot more lately. I used to never have to use or do any of these things, maybe cure a couple people, you know? I never had to do some of the things I've done, and I never knew I could.
I guess they all sound very useful in different situations. I
want to make sure we're safe.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. The enhancing sounds interesting, I guess.
You just want to get bigger, don't you?
Not really.
Smaller?
No, I'm very happy with how I am right now.
What's that like?
Right,
Sorry.
It starts raining because the gods are insecure.
It goes like
Well,
I think it'd just be useful. We already have, I think, a large Rutu is pretty useful. A huge Rutu is even more useful. The same goes with Belwyn.
that's a good point. Plus, I have lots of ideas, actually. Thank you. And also, thanks for still continuing to put up with me.
I would say you're welcome, but we're kind of in this together. It would be kind of shitty of me to not put up with you.
I learn more about you every day that you took to me. Thank you very much, Amarin. Thank you for being kind.
I do have a question, actually, about that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, and you can take it personally or not. That's entirely up to you. I didn't like you at the beginning. I'd met people like you who kind of reminded me. You kind of reminded me of them. And they were not exactly good people. They were very good at pulling information from others, talking and analyzing others, and using that to their gain. And I think what reminded me of them when I looked at you was the fact that you are very happy to learn more about others, but seem very guarded about you yourself. Maybe you don't realize it, but that's what I've noticed and seen.
Could you say what you just said again? I want to understand you clearly.
You're very happy to learn about others, find out about others, but give up very little information about yourself. You seem to be pretty close to Rutu and Koha and know them pretty deeply in the what I can only assume it's been a few weeks knowing them. But at least from what I've noticed or seen, they don't know nearly as much about you. And I'm seeing that in everyone, I think.
Well, I don't say this in a tone that is sorrowful or sad, but nobody's really asked me anything about me. And me not bringing things up is not wanting to not express myself. It's just really not come up, to be truthful. So, if I may just be honest, you can ask me anything you like. Is there anything you'd like to know about me? Because I don't, again, say this in a sad way, but nor Koha, really, nor Rutu, either, has really asked much more than face value. But I don't really look at people that they're looking through me or past me. It's that I understand that, there's a lot going on since I don't know if you're aware, but I actually only met them maybe a day or two before I met you and the rest of you. I don't really know them that well either, to be truthful. I've gotten to know them actually just as much as I think I've gotten to know the three of you. And again, if you need or want or have, whatever it might be, I don't have a problem answering any questions. Do you want to know anything personally?
I feel like Lorelei would be better at this. What is your whole deal? I've met clerics, and usually they worship a specific god, maybe at most dabble with another. You seem, again, you can take this personally or not, pretty indecisive. So what's that about?
So, I'm going to answer your question, but earlier, I think it was, maybe a couple days ago now, You said something about screw the gods, gods, something like that, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. They kind of suck at the time. And tolerable at times.
Well, it's just a wonderful, beautiful thing that they choose not to stop all the suffering that we deal with, isn't it?
Usually they enhance it because it's interesting or good story. Or they have some kind of vendetta against another god and they're using us as pawns to kind of do that whole thing. Yeah.
Well, would you believe it if I expressed to you that I too at one point in my existence felt the same way?
And what went wrong for you two?
I like that that's the way that you worded that. What went wrong? I think I would change those words to what went right, and not because I chose to believe in the gods or the god or Cyril or Solene or Gravash or any of them. It's You know, I said nobody's really asked me much, and I have not put forth much, because, also, to be truthful, you must remember, or ought to remember, that I am a bit older. I have, seen a few things, and I don't sometimes talk about those things, not because of any other reason than, well, they're not very, positive topics, good topics. I don't mind sharing them, but what, as you said, went wrong was that I was wrong. About a lot.
Give me the top 5.
How about the bottom 5? And we'll save the other 3 for a longer conversation.
Sure.
He sits up finally, and he turns towards you, looks over at Belwyn. I don't think we're bothering him. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, where'd that come from? He's like looking you right in the rock now, face, and
he has a face.
Oh, all right.
I don't go. I'm looking you in the flesh. You have a face still.
I'm looking at your flesh hands.
Let me see your hands.
Do I see my good hand?
He's looking at you in the face, and he just kind of bends into you a little bit. May I ask how old you are again?
23.
If I don't know if I heard correctly or overheard or if we were all in a conversation, a lot's happened, but if I'm correct, is this kind of the first time you've had to be this violent? This violent. This violent.
I guess it depends on your definition of violence.
Well, you're speaking with someone that loves philosophy, so if you want to talk for the next 5 hours of that word, we can, but I'm simply going to put it violent acts. We are getting into violent acts with other groups, other people, and, you know, to us, we're doing the right thing, but if we want to get philosophical about this violence, to them, they're doing the right thing. So, to me and you, there is a regular incursion of a common pattern right now between since we've met, the amount of violence we've had to be a part of has went up. Is this a typical thing for you prior to this?
I have not killed with my own hands before this.
Well, my 5th is my hands and their dirt. That is the 5th. There's a lot of dirt on my hands. 50 plus years of being alive. 50 plus years of regrets, happinesses, lives, I think is a good way to put it. And the fourth one would probably be the regret and the sadness that I feel and remorse of losing so many people, so many. Even if I didn't know them, but they were with me. I didn't have to know them. They were with me. And that they fought for something that I recognized I was fighting for out of propaganda, that I was fighting for out of anger, that I was fighting for out of politics, that I was fighting for out of everything that probably was not actually worth fighting for. Not that it wasn't important at the time, but that for me, as my own person, I wasn't there for myself. I was there because I felt a need like I do now. But let's just say that it was a little different than protecting at that point in time. So yeah, my fourth regret is I feel personally there were a lot of people that were lost because of me. And if you haven't noticed, I don't really like to hit things. You remember the other day when we were with the body?
Yeah.
And I moved it. That was the first time I had touched a body in probably maybe 15 years that wasn't alive. And the last time that I did was when I am speaking of this fourth regret. Body among bodies, among bodies. And that'll do a lot to a being with a sentience that can think for themselves. So, who I am now is not who I used to be, so I could tell you stories. Some fun ones, to be fun and honest. Some really good ones. But there are bad ones. Lots of them. And I've taken many years to forgive myself for a lot of them. And now I'm surrendered, mostly, to surreal, I'd like to say. And all of the beauty that can come with life. Because I feel very responsible for causing a lot of the opposite. I suppose that's how things go, right? Something happens to you, you become this because of it. It's just most things, but I just chose to step away from being that person, and I am in attempts, weirdly, just to try to help people. And that's how I got here, honestly. I was actually sent, and he reaches for his satchel. I have a letter from Koha. I don't even think she remembers what half of it is about, but it was something about, they'd sent something down to my family and so forth, something happened, and then blah, blah, and I don't think that we have ever spoken about anything I was supposed to help them with, but maybe, getting around the city, and now I'm here, a week later, and I'm fine, by the way. I'm fine.
I can't pretend I understood that last part with the letter and the whole thing.
Oh, sorry.
But I do have one more question, and I'll be out of your hair after that.
Oh, you can ask me whatever you want, whenever you want. I think we're stuck with each other.
Are you a cleric because you're trying to find redemption? Or do you actually love your god or gods?
I love the gods that are good more than I think I've ever loved anything in my life. Even when they haven't answered me, even when they've never answered me, because at least the things that I have understood from the people I've studied under, learned under, and weirdly enough, just the other day, felt some strange things happening. That's kind of all I want to do, is try to be good, and if they're as good as I understand that they could be, yeah, I don't really have any... Amarin, I'm going to say this as kindly as I can, and hopefully this just sits with you another day years from now. It's alright to say fuck the gods. I don't really disagree with you in some senses because they're not all good. But I think some are. But I don't expect you to give them a chance. I'm not that person either. I assume that's a lot of what you dealt with. Forcefulness, bigotry, bullshit. I never really had to deal with that portion because I chose to not try to put myself in it, but I was also pretty privileged. I had parents that made decent money, and I was capable of going to places that I could. But, as a reminder, they're not all bad. I'd like to kind of think, even the one, he looks around, that somehow or another's watching us is not... I mean, they don't really... They're weird. But I don't really think they're evil. They're just weird. At least from what I've read. And just always... You said something that I really recognized. You said, for entertainment. And that's what I wanted to feel as soon as all this coin stuff happened. But now all of this stuff keeps happening. So it makes me question, and maybe this is a good thing to leave you with. Even if they were just using us, what is the purpose for them outside of entertainment? And could there be? Because there could. Maybe something is going on beyond us, between them, that we don't know, and that stuff is happening, and then we get involved, not just because they think it's funny. I think it's easy to think that it's just funny or mean or entertaining because of whatever we might have went through in life. It's easy to blame someone else. But now that I feel like I know in some way that mostly there's more than one or two gods, well, think about how many emotions we have. I would assume a lot of them have most of those emotions. Tenfold. So if there is one that's very loving and one that's very hateful and angry, like maybe these ones that these clerics are dealing with Vosh right now, just remember that if sometimes they say, what's the terminology? As above, so below. Kind of like there's always an opposite. So anyways, I'm babbling. This is just stuff I could usually thinking about at this time of day.
I didn't come here to dissuade you from being a cleric. I just wanted to, I guess, understand your whole deal, but...
Well, it's going to take a while. Ask me whenever you want anything.
I think, from what I've seen, from what I've experienced and heard, some of which came from the god itself. If they're not bad, they're not good either.
Possible.
How many times now has one of us been sent into a coin, yet we had to fight a chimera just hours ago? They have the power to help us, to save us, and they don't. They use that power to play with us. So either they're bad or they're not good.
I think that we should talk further on this more sometime. Because it's much deeper than that, I think. Because the thing I would ask you to think about is how do you know that besides and outside of all of your own personal biases and your own perspectives that you have seen your entire... So if you were to try to take it all and take every single bias you have and remove it, and then look at these situations that you've heard or maybe felt or something happened, then think about it, because from what it sounds like to me, you haven't always had it great. And it sounds like a lot of that, oh Lord, you have a lot of hate in your heart, Amarin, is what it sounds like. Not towards me, I don't think. Sounds like there's an awful lot of hate in there, though. Because of something. Because you're looking for something it seems to lash out on, and you're picking the gods when you don't even know if they're real, which you do now, I guess. But you don't like them. But you can't do anything to them, but you can do something about what's going on here right now. So no matter what, if they're good or bad, what does that matter then if you don't care or don't like them? Because if they're good or bad and they could or could not do anything, how would that affect you from here on out? Because then you would be the only person to make the decisions from here on out for yourself. And for the people around you, you wouldn't need to think about what the gods could or could not do. So instead of even thinking about it in a negative sense, why think about it at all?
Because the gods have and continue to actively play with my life.
Why?
Just ignore that.
How? How have they played with
We
you?
met Illyrian, and he sent us into a coin. We're fighting cultists, worshipping Gavroche, who was giving them orders. Very tattoos carved into my skin when I was barely 15 years old was because they were trying to contact and worship a god. He said nothing, did nothing to stop them. Every interaction I've had with or around a god has been action against me or inaction to do anything to save me. They are either bad or not good. That's all I've seen. That's what I've continued to see.
And you, how old were you that you said when they did what to you?
I'm hungry.
That's fair. Another time. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for asking me anything. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey, before you go, do me a favor, would you?
Depends what it is.
I love that you always say that. Ask me anything anytime you want. Tell the others anything you found out. I don't mind. I am as open a book as I guess I'm able to be, without getting, I guess, too personal, which is pretty hard with me. But thank you for opening up to me and letting me open up. That's all. Just ask whenever you want.
Yeah, no problem. Bowen, and I'll throw a rock at Bowen's head and leave the tent.
Like the grass that grows, like the leaves that fall, like the moon that glows, like the light that shone, like the home in heart, like the fire in us, like the glass that gleams, the ever grows.